It's my boy. And Sniper Sama is the choice on Joe. Well, Bane of snipers exist in many cases. Turns out to be the who has been selected now. They are going to have their work cut for them.
The Storm is like a very good selection towards going past all the bodyguards the sniper has and going directly on the sniper. Like Storm is the one of the few heroes that can just ignore all your bodyguards and just go and aim you. But they really need to give him protection through the alchemist and the occult work.
It's just so hard to protect Sniper. Like, it almost doesn't matter until he gets, like, maybe a BKB. I feel like every time I watch Sniper, unless his team is just snowballing, he still just dies when they jump him.
I don't think, like, he wants to go for BKB because it limits
10 seconds remaining.
And if you
I totally agree.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, without one, when they zip in on him, there's really not much they can do. Like, imagine if this Storm gets a BKB. They have nothing. It's like a Sniper at that point.
You would rather have like supports Shadow Demon and Chen with the sniper, so they can just send you back or disrupt you.
That's kind of how I feel. I mean, maybe I guess if you're on offense, it doesn't matter. But it seems to me a lot of teams that run Sniper, the laning stage goes pretty well. He gets off to a good start, and then the mid game hits, and you've got these gap closers like Storm. Sometimes there's a Life Stealer, even a Clockwork on the enemy team, and he just dies. Like, he just keeps on feeding, and it's not even that the snipers are playing badly. They have no answer for that kind of initiation.
Yeah, that's why some snipers get forced off as their first item before they go on to any damage item, positioning items. And TongFu Wanzhou has Acid Spray and Sharpener to defend the pushers, the 5-man, so it'll be very helpful to buy them a lot of time for the sniper to grow big later on.
They've gone ahead and dropped a defensive ward here in the bottom lane. MT played it. DDC just sitting on an observer for now. Actually, there's no sentries on LGD, so that'll make this Clockwork pretty hard to kill.
Yeah, DD started with boots as well, so they don't have sentries, and yeah, he's gonna be able to get a lot of XP if he wants to do the power cogs and trapping some of the creeps on the right hand side of the trees there.
Yeah, and you know, one thing I've seen occasionally is you can actually run around this bottom lane and just eat that one tree that blocks the creeps in. I've seen some people do that.
People do it with Laundry when they have Laundry.
Yeah, or like Morphling, like a very survivable carry that if he ever gets into trouble has an escape. Also, I've seen Havost in the past, or not Havost, maybe it was Sonic on that Rider, just Firefly and kill off the trees, but yeah, without that, this Clockwork's gonna have a real easy time.
He's gonna be able to get maybe up to level 3 pretty easily if he continues to traps one more wave of creep. But if you're looking at the trade-off at the moment, I would say both sides have quite greedy supports. One, TongFu has Ancient Apparition, LGD has Shaman, so I think the Shaman will be able to be much more effective early on if he is able to down towers with his ultimate, whereas the AA is more like you sit in one lane and you just assist your team with your global Ice Blast.
Gotcha. Well, Winter, I forgot my manners here. Haven't introduced the players yet. We should do that now. And I'll go through the dire side here. We've got XBG on the Rubik. He throws you out. Just throws him away top. Very interesting. He'll be handling the Rubik. U9 on the safe lane snipe. We've got Q playing the Ancient Apparition. That puts solo mid. CJZ on the Alk. And in the off lane, we've got Mr. MT on the Clockwork.
And on the Radiant side, we have LGD Yao playing the Elder Titan, and mid lane we have the latest addition, maybe, on the solo mid Dragon Knight. DDC will be handling the Shaman. Storm Spirit will be handled by, who's the guy's name? Oh, Xiaotuji. And lastly, we have DD on the Venomancer with boots at level 1.
Hey, what does this mean, by the way? Yeah.
It's
Do you know?
Like somebody hitting your bottom, and that's the sound, I don't know.
Get it like being spanked?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Mid lane? Not gonna be a first one. Maybe it's too tanky. That's an interesting name.
I don't know if for sure that's the meaning of it. I'm just guessing.
Okay, maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong and screwing you up as well. But either way, yeah. So I want to ask you, what do you think about Maybe? I don't know if you've had a chance to play against him or watch his games, but yesterday he had a really poor game against DK. I wouldn't say he's the reason they lost, but he is one of the big reasons they lost that game. He died a lot, and a lot of those deaths were very avoidable.
Yeah, he's a new player. Stuff like this happens when you're playing a big game as a new player. You're under pressure, and you make mistakes that you normally wouldn't make. Yeah. But I think he's very good at his personal skill, mechanical skill-wise, everything on the lane.
You know, there's another player that we cast like that back in the G League. Yeah, Mr. CTY. Do you see maybe going the way of CTY, or do you see him going more like the FY route, where he actually delivers on his promise? Yeah, he's on the run with the boots first. He's still gonna get held in place. Dropping low, too much. Open him down.
I remember seeing a similar situation like this. The two supports were Ancient Apparition and Wind Ranger in the Court of Centaur at full HP at that same spot with boots, and he died also. I can't remember which game. Level 1 Chilling Touch and Cold Feet is very powerful.
This support feels like the greatest discovery of 6.80, honestly. The bottom lane, they've gone into MT here. They got a Gale. I don't think they can kill him, though. Just a little bit too hard to bring down, but... I mean, looking at all the heroes that have risen to prominence, I can't think of a more dominant hero than Ancient Apparition. It feels like teams have to build their entire draft around stopping it, or just ban him.
The only thing I have with Ancient Apparition is he doesn't have a reliable disable as a support, where sometimes it's gonna be difficult killing certain heroes, but other than that, all his other attributes, global presence and lane, very powerful at the lane with the new Chilling Touch. Other than that, I have no issues with that support hero. It's very good.
Yeah, I know you're big on the disables, and we have seen teams like Empire. Empire's punished that a lot in the past.
The rune.
TJC, it's a stun! It's a double stun! And maybe he's gonna chase this. Does he have the mana for Breathe Fire?
120. 10 shot. The
bottle's coming in. Bottle's coming in. He backs up to grab it. Oh, not enough. Liked the aggression there, though. Just the thought, that's what counts. But yeah.
This is the hardest part of being an
it was actually a really
announcer.
good thought, like you said.
Balancing how little I care about
having known that there was a
anything
chance
that's
they're gonna be able to kill
happening
him middle lane as well. They're gonna kill him this round.
Oh, the Shadow Shaman comes in. Maybe we'll clean him up. Easy, let's hit. The second I move my camera away. Thanks for having my back. Now empty. Yeah, onto the Clockwork bottom lane. Pia gives chase. Not.
Dire has fortified its structures.
Can't quite clean him up.
Oh, he's gonna get
Dire's middle tower
a bit
is
of
being
XP here.
attacked.
Gonna reach probably almost level 4 after this wave. That's still really decent for him since he survived that. And top lane, they're doing a little bit of chip damage on the tower with Shrapnel.
Yeah, this is one of the benefits of the safe lane sniper, is just being able to see towers a bit. And looking at middle lane now, maybe to level 6. Not a fun matchup out at this stage. Even if he was level 6, he's just gonna have a hard time stopping this push. You can drop the acid spray, but Dragon Knight just doesn't care. Just keeps on sieging away at the tower.
Oh, here they go again. Another pick up on the Alchemist. And those two teleports are going to be wasted. The Ruby can take the lane for experience, but the other teleport was from, I think, the Ancient Generation.
I think I should just stand here with her. I missed that one completely, but they found the EDC in the river. Well, this one will catch anyway. 2-2. And, well. Not having a good day with these mid ganks, man. What can I say?
I'll try to bail you out.
No, you have been bailing me out, and I'm still missing some. I need to drink more Red Bull, I think. More coffee. Perhaps I need to combine them.
I'm more alert than you are, even though I just finished work.
Yeah, that's really sad for me. I'm just starting my work. I have no excuses, my friend. None at all. I'm just bad. But yeah, looking at the two off lanes, both off laners actually doing pretty well for themselves. Level 4 on both, and overall it seems like, despite the cog blocking, yeah, I'll just take advantage of the big hole camp on the Radiant side and that Radiant off lane advantage, and he's still getting a lot here.
Yeah, not to mention he's gonna be able to last hit better than the Clockwork. Rocket Flare, you compare Rocket Flare and the Spirit's gonna help
mid lane. Oh, they don't have the Dragon Knight ult, but it's to come out. CJZ's popped his own. They're not gonna go on in here while he's in Chemical Raid, but as soon as this ends,
they just want a tower.
As soon as this ends, maybe they could kill him, but not right now.
Yeah, they noticed that the two supports are still at top without TP scrolls on both of them, so they are proceeding to pressure the middle lane with the Vino and the Dragon Knight. This might be hard for them to defend.
Uh-oh. Alk, no more ult? Are they going to consider a go here? No, they're not, and now it's smoke. 2Q and XP, or 2 rather, and XPG on the move.
Yeah.
Already a level 5 Rubik. That kill earlier really gave him a lot of experience.
They might actually be able to catch them out if they're greedy. Okay, they might.
Oh, DD's so dead. DD is so royally screwed. The tower will fall, but this is an easy Venom kill. They'll clean him up. Maybe they get 2 here. I think I can if the Alk gets the stun. He will. Maybe Clockwork throws in the rocket as well, and this will be the death of the Dragon Knight. The Rubik ticking down. Yeah, he's gonna fall. 2 for 1. And the
2
tower
for
going
1
LGD's
plus the
way.
Tower, yeah, plus the tower, and the 2 supports rotated with the smoke. I would say it wasn't all lost for LGD, even though they lost 2 heroes. Still got a trade. And bottom lane, they're gonna use their first Shaman
Radiant
wards to take down the tier
structures
1.
have been fortified.
Well, I was talking about the Rubik's level progression, but DDC, he's done a good job as well. All
Dyer's
these
bottom
supports,
tower
level
is being
6 and
attacked.
8 minutes in.
LGD is one of the few teams when they pick Shaman every time.
Radiant's top tower has
I
been
think that
denied.
they run it very efficiently and effectively. Oh,
Dyer's
Oh,
bottom tower
FP.
has fallen.
He was baiting this though. There's a teleport reaction from the Rubik. Pia gonna TP out. They almost get him. But he outstuns himself just out of range of the ward. Meanwhile, Rubik in pursuit. Oh, clean up DDC. They almost got the storm there as well. The rocket was just a split second late to give them vision for
Dyer's
this.
top tower is
it's
under
still another
siege.
trade-off. They forced 2 TPs in. They got 1 support kill. And meanwhile, LGD, 2 heroes are pressuring the top, and here comes the Dragon Knight. Oh, his sniper is gonna be in a lot of trouble.
Oh
He's
boy.
dead.
No,
There's no way.
this is when the feeds begin, Winter. You get that first 5 minutes of fun, and then you just start dying. It's the sniper curse. Go in on him now with the stun. And Gale's gonna connect as well. And yeah, there's just nothing for the little man with the big gun to do but die.
They just got rotated
Dyer's top
around the
tower
map.
is
His
being
teammates, that's why
attacked.
when the sniper was still at the top lane, he was just, there's no way he's gonna survive that. And that's gonna be another tower.
Dyer's top
And I
tower
feel
is
for
under
sniper,
attack.
like you really need to have a lane ward if you're gonna put a safe lane, because they've got 2 observers mid, but just nothing to protect them top.
You know, the problem was because the
Dyer's
supports
top tower
rotated
is
smoke
being
to
attacked.
defend the middle tier 1, and they teleported bottom to defend the bottom tier 1 as well. They were reacting towards LGD's movements, so they weren't
Dyer's
ready.
top
They
tower
weren't
has been
ready to
destroyed.
defend the sniper on time.
And they weren't proactive with their warding as much as they could have been.
Yeah, I think they didn't really have much time to set up that ward either.
Yeah, and it's the downside to running sniper. Like, he needs more protection than other carries. It's just very hard.
This baby is very weak.
Yes. He does grow up to be one of the scariest late game heroes, but it takes a long
Here
time
comes
for that to
baby.
happen.
He's gonna run into 3 heroes.
Rocket to
Well,
fly,
they-
but it's actually gonna spot out Benno, who walks right into it. They actually hook shot the other way though, right onto the Dragon Knight.
no.
Nice Dragon Tail. They could have just gone for the Benno.
He didn't cog first, he casted his battery assault and he got Dragon Tailed and didn't manage to trap the DK there. That was a misplay. That was a kill for sure.
Should have cogged first, yeah. I probably would have used battery assault first, to be honest.
You can do it if the enemy doesn't have any
If they don't have stun,
instant
yeah.
disables.
Well, you learned that one the hard way, I guess, against the Dragon Knight.
Yeah.
Now maybe up to
It's
1400
something
gold.
like when you're on Nyx Assassin and you don't use your Vendetta. You don't ever use your Vendetta strike on the puck.
Oh yeah, no, that's like the most greedy thing you can do when you're ganking a puck.
Dyer's bottom
Here comes
tower is
the
under
sharpener to
siege.
defend the bottom tier 2. Oh, the Serpent was actually got... I didn't expect him to drop that. Okay. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's a lot of gold. Sniper will get like 300 gold. Well, maybe more like 150. He won't get all the last hits, but very little damage done to the tower. Only about 200, 300.
Yeah, it's not really worth it, but it depends on now the smoke rotation. Since they LGD saw TongFu sending support to the bottom lane, if they can pick someone off now with the dragon form of DK, they might be able to pressure the tier 2 a lot, deal a lot of damage.
If they had the wards, here, they could
Yeah.
take the tier 2. But without it, they'll just have to settle for
the
some
Rubik has
damage.
wards.
Oh boy. Well, push is over.
Oh, here comes
the
the
hook shot goes in. They found the Venomancer, and he's gonna just get caught out. From the backside comes the Dragon Knight. Works onto the Alchemist. No ult. It's still cooling down. He's low. And in the end, not dead yet. Off the ult. Still living, but maybe continues to pursue. Breathe fire. Cooling down on the backside. They lose the Clockwork as well. And the Sniper just hanging back for the time being. So maybe he's gonna live. Now the Alch turns around, drops the stun, but that'll be it. In the end, just a 1 for 2. So it could have been worse for LGD.
You know, the Venom actually had a jump and a power trade strength. I think they didn't really expect the Venom to tank so much damage there.
He's 24 and 4, but I guess it's more the towers. They're sitting on 3
Yeah,
towers down
the
already.
towers. They are gonna get a mech on the Elder Titan pretty soon, so it's gonna be really difficult for TongFu to defend the 5-man pushes with the Shaman Lord soon. They need
Soon.
to be able to try and pick off heroes before the push comes with the Clockwork and the area blast.
Yeah, and in the meantime, XPG is using those wolves to farm up, so
Yeah,
very
that's
convenient for the
good
Rubik.
That's like one of the best spells to steal for their situation right here for the Rubik.
It really is. I mean, like you said, they're up against push. It's great for just scouting out the LGD heroes coming on the corner as well, and It helps them farm, and they need more items.
They're trying to kill the Vino.
Hook shot in, a little bit off the mark. DD is gonna escape.
Survive. Yeah, it's gonna survive.
Is it even worth killing the Venomancer? Like, not saying it's not worth it, but it's not the target you want, really.
I think they wouldn't be picky on who they're gonna catch out, because if they catch out anyone, means they buy time for the team to grow before the final push comes. So I don't think they should be picky on who they're gonna get to kill.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, you can't. You can't choose your food now.
You'll eat what you're given and you'll like it. But looking at LGD, very farm storm, almost the Orchid out for Chatuji, and you just look at these two safe lane farmers, who's gonna have the bigger impact? The Sniper, who's got Trez, Aquila, and a Blade of Alacrity, or the Storm with an Orchid, who can solo kill the Rubik or the Ancient Apparition? And
He can basically kill everyone. Anyone.
yeah. Maybe not the Alk and Chemical Rage, but that's about the extent of it.
Yeah, that's about it. Everyone is so vulnerable to the Storm when he has his Orchid. He actually has his Orchid now. What?
Oh, he's gonna go in for this.
That's actually...
They are dropping up.
That's actually gonna be the death of
Dire's
the Rubik, I
top
think.
tower is under siege.
Oh no, he's getting really confident here, scouting. He did not see the Orchid pickup yet, though. As the Storm moves around the tree
Even if
line.
the Storm doesn't have an Orchid, he still can kill the Rubik, so the Rubik should be very careful. But he's just trying to create region. They know the Storm was on the top side of the map. They're trying to scout him out to make sure that he's still at top so they can go on the bottom kill. Ice Blast and
Shepherd
Smite.
ult will fly? Not enough. He's tanky.
Yeah.
DD's just too tanky.
He's just too tanky. Maybe Hookshot, Rocket Flare?
Rocket Flare. DD's sticking around. Hookshot's gonna fly, walks right into it. And is gonna die for his trouble, but maybe worth it. A ward trap up empty. I think he's gonna die. Yeah. Clockwork Fall
Worth
as
it
well.
for the clock. They drop the Shaman wards, means more time. You need to wait for your cooldown before you push.
That's true. At the same time, though, it is a core for support. Not a great trade.
Clockwork is like a support, I think.
That's maybe it's the Ancient Apparition is the real carry now. Top lane, they're thinking about a go here on
He wants
Pia.
to try and get the ball lightning, lift him.
Lift him. Oh, lifts a creep. Oh, that ain't
Dire's
gonna
top
cut it.
tower is under attack.
They
You don't
actually
even
could have,
care, do
yeah,
you?
they could have killed the Storm with the AA blast coming in if they sync everything together.
That's a hard one to execute, though.
Oh, middle
I
lane,
don't see a
middle
zip
lane.
in mid. There's your Orchid available, and the pull. I don't know if he's got mana for both. Yes, he does! And with the Spirit there, it's a simple
He
kill.
might die.
He's got stick charges. Can he zip over the cliff? Oh, assassinate. Assassinate. Ow! Right in the Kissa! Ooh, 9 brings him down. That was him. I always like seeing a nice assassinate kill. Makes me happy.
Yeah, just happy that the sniper is getting money and he's gonna be useful in this game.
Well, he needs a lot to be useful, though. I mean, seriously. He's up against Storm.
Yeah, true. But he's gonna get his I think he's gonna complete his Manta first, but if he wants to build a BKB, I don't think he's gonna build it anytime soon. He's gonna build it like maybe later when he gets another item.
I like Manta here. If Storm goes on you, you just Manta out of the Orchid silence.
Yeah,
And
true. And Manta is gonna be useful in giving you a little bit of HP, survivability, and the movement speed as well. Sniper needs everything the Manta gives him.
for now, LGD are ahead, but TongFu are hanging on pretty decently. The 7,500 gold lead for LGD, 2,000 experience lead, but they are sitting on 3
Yeah,
towers.
it's all the
to
towers, I
1.
would say, and LD, I think, as long as TongFu manages to hold the remaining towers and buy more time, they're actually going to be fine going into the
They're
later
baiting
part.
a sniper.
Yeah. Where's the Storm? The Storm is top, so the sniper knows he's safe.
Well, I'd say they're baiting him, although they're just kind of running into the jungle. If they came from top for him right now, it would be bad,
No,
but
they want to get Yao. They're going behind him right now. There's a ward spotting his position on the high ground.
will they go?
It's gonna be very risky since it's so near the tower. If they want to go on him, they need to kill him very quickly. But he has a mech.
Oh, this is so risky.
This
Hook
is
shot
very
just wears
risky.
off.
Dire's top
Very
tower
risky.
is
He's
being
already
attacked.
painting. He knows. He knows. That map sense.
Because if you look at the map, top there's no one defending, bottom there's no one defending.
Radiant's
We are gonna
middle
try and kill
tower is
the
under
one at
attack.
middle if they're not at top and,
His
and
dire
bottom because they
structures
can't go
have
for
been
rush.
fortified.
They're gonna push top, and yeah, with the wards coming through from the Venomancer and just some right
Dire's
clicks from
bottom
the
tower
Storm,
is
that'll
and
force
Dire's bottom
TongFu
tower
back,
has been
and now they'll go
destroyed.
bottom. So they'll take a tier 2 there, they'll damage a tier 2 top, and TongFu gets nothing. Maybe a hook shot here, but Meadows already TP'd out.
Dire's
No, they're not
top
getting
tower
this
is
kill.
under attack.
Maybe assassinate. Not enough.
They needed the AA blast as well, but it's like 10 seconds of cooldown, and that was really good for LGD. They took down the bottom tier 2 with the Shaman ultimate, and they dealt a lot of damage on the tier 2 at top as well. It was a really big victory for them, and they moved TongFu all over the map.
Yeah, now they've got the BKB up on Dragon Knight, so their 5-man starts to get real scary at this point. Elder Titan now has the max aura.
Yeah, they're actually trying to build a Black King bar on the Veno. I was like expecting a pipe on the Veno instead of a BKB.
Are you sure it's not an Axe? Does he have a Mithril Hammer?
Yeah. Okay, maybe an axe, but if you want to build an axe, you always start with Point Booster.
Could be a Heaven's Halberd for the sniper. Never know. He's not that scary though. Like, he doesn't actually hit that
he's
hard.
not that scary, that's the thing.
That's the thing about that hero. Top lane, there's a zip
Sniper.
He's not scary. Oh, he should be scared. He's having nightmares.
Oh, I'm gonna try and get the Veno here. Nope, they're not gonna try.
A fat man with a sombrero is terrorizing him in his sleep. I'd be pretty scared too.
He's actually not gonna complete his Manta. He's gonna go for BKB right now. He's not comfortable without a BKB. The sniper.
I feel like it could be Sanji Yasha though. We've seen a lot of snipers go Sanji Yasha.
Yeah. Sanji and Yasha is actually not that bad of an item for sniper, but personally I prefer the Maelstrom.
It gives you good damage.
More damage, but no HP.
Yeah. This game, I feel like they're just gonna jump him. Like the BKB Ignite and the
I don't
Storm.
think any HP item helps him at all. Like this, the Elder Titan Aura. If you get caught, you're dead. So might as well just build all damage items.
Like Drow, you know, just go full Eternal Envy with the Mass Commanders, Blink Dagger.
Yeah, it's either you get killed or you kill everyone. That's like a really good way to put it.
Boom or bust. Well, for now he's trying to have it a little bit safer, and while he's busy farming that, LGD take the tier 2 top.
It's a really good map movement by LGD right now. They seem like they have the 5-man type of lineup, but they're actually using it not to 5-man, to move TongFu from side to side, since TongFu has really good static defense with the sharpner and the acid spray, so they're trying to move them to defend multiple places at once.
And the problem is, it's the Storm. If the Storm with the Orchid wasn't there, I feel like TongFu could try and defend, but if they spread out and go for tower defense like the tier 2, then Storm just picks off anyone who's off on their own. Yeah,
this is just actually really... the Storm is a very good pick in the environment that LGD is providing for him right now. TongFu need to speed up and defend, and when there's a Storm, like you said, you can't really go anywhere safely.
Nowhere safe.
He has BKB and Orchid at 20 minutes.
Oh, DDC. Baits out a hook shot and then just blinks away to safety.
Bottom tower
and an HF Original. They're worried about Roche.
Yeah, they were worried about the Roche, and DDC is going to give his team more vision with the Observer Ward. Yeah, that's a really good play to start for him. They're going to be able to see almost the whole map. Actually, they are seeing all 3 lanes. They have Observer Wards on all 3 lanes. Middle lane.
Mano zipping in now onto CJZ. There's a BKB out, and Rabbit's gonna probably turn 2. Nope, they'll just pick 1. And that should be Roche, if they want it, or tier 2.
They might just go for the tower first, I guess. Since they are not in a hurry for Roche, they can just like get Roche at any time they want if they're controlling the map. So they can just take the power first. I don't think TongFu can really try to go for the Roche defense later.
They're doing this even without the Veno, and it looks like TongFu want to try and at least get a Veno in return, but...
Yeah, the Veno has a gem. Very
They really cannot go on this guy. They're not going to stop him from ulting, and they're just all going to die.
Look at the positions. Oh no.
Oh, they're so dead if they don't run. There's a blink Hex available. XBG, so screwed. He's got his board step. Not going to be able to get out of this one. Yeah.
He wanted to steal Ball Lightning. Just now. He wished he had it.
Yeah. Praying to his gods, but wouldn't have gotten to use it anyway. It was chain stun for ages.
Yeah, they're just gonna wait out for the Shaman ultimate again. There's nothing more TongFu can do right now, apart from wait for the next incoming fight. Oh, maybe he's gonna Shadow Blade.
U9, you can't leave the base. Can't leave the base, buddy. There's your Blink Hex. There's a BKB on the Dragon Knight here. Didn't pop it before the Enchantment Show, but it won't matter. He'll just run him down with right click. Freeze fire, going down, not enough to get the kill. Where's the Storm? He's just farming top. A little bit uncoordinated, and suddenly Veno's gonna fall. Gem into the neck. MT mech'd up. Have to life now, though he will drop low. The Veno ult. It's clean off everyone. A blink in, a Hex too. And Sniper could be next if he's not careful. Where's that Storm? Still farming top.
He actually survived because of a lot of the HP he has. That item will save him.
Okay, that's because Storm wasn't there though. If
Dire's
Storm's there,
bottom
like he
tower
just
is
dies
under
anyway.
attack.
So I think that's a little bit misleading, perhaps.
Yeah, the Storm is like, if he gets jumped by the Storm, like whatever he has doesn't really matter too much unless he has a BKB and he's able to pop the BKB before he gets Vortex.
Guys, if you're just joining us, it's only our first of 4 matches for StarLadder China day number 3. We actually run through the entire round robin group stage 7 days straight, so we'll have 4 more days of this, then we take a break as other leagues might be picking up in China, and then we come back for days 8, 9, and 10. From those 4 teams that make the playoffs, only 2 go to the finals in Kiev. So we're just getting into the middle of the group stage now, but this is a win that LGD really needs. They're 0-2. Sure, they lost to DK and Vici Gaming, but it's not like they can count on a guaranteed win. Or sorry, they lost to DK and Newbie, not DK and Vici Gaming. But it's not like they can count on a guaranteed win over a team like Vici or IG, so they need this win badly. And it looks good for them. They're up 15,000 gold, 20,000 gold, and 13k experience. But haven't broken the base just yet.
Yeah, they need every bit points they have to get for LGD. But when are you gonna bring me to Kiev?
Soon, my friend. Southeast Asia will be next year. Or next season, I believe.
Yeah, the Vino lost the gem before this.
Uh-oh. No, he's okay.
They're gonna go for the rush with the Vino. Oh, the 2 supports getting the rush. Supports.
Where is the... Someone's... I guess it's on somebody's stash.
On the
Oh, it's on the
Alchemist,
courier.
Alchemist before.
Blink Hex on XPG though. They found the Rubik once again. They pull him in with the shackles now and just start going to work on him. He will fall. Meanwhile, a hook shot connects on the Shadow Shaman. And suddenly, the Storm joins the fray. Who's overextended here? Another zip puller, and then on to Q. That'll be 3 dead. CJZ could easily be next. They're also chasing out the sniper during this time. There's a pull. There's also a silence available. He's a little bit short of mana. Actually, Sniper turns around. Going hard on Pia. He's gonna bring him down. I think one more right click. The plays. Although he might pay with his life.
Yeah, he overcommitted, thinking that he was gonna be able to pick the sniper off, but yeah.
He did have mana for the silence, pull, and a remnant. I mean, he needed all 3 to get that kill.
He only had like 150 mana when I checked, when he was trying to go on. Yeah, when he was trying to go on the sniper, it was just overconfidence because he had a lot of farm, so he thought he could have taken the kill, but sniper deals a lot of damage.
Well, Winter, do you know what the counter to Ancient Apparition is?
What is the counter to Ancient Apparition? BKB?
BKB Gaming, yeah. As long as you pop them preemptively. That seems to be LGD's plan, just get mass BKBs and then laugh while they right-click the Rex. I mean, you really have to, though. That's what's so annoying about Ancient Apparition. It's like, how else do you deal with his ult? Hype is not really enough, especially not once he gets eggs.
I'm trying to think of something.
Shallow Graves, okay,
BKB
in
seems to be
theory.
the best.
In theory, I guess Shallow Grave can sometimes help, but that's only one hero, so... I feel like you just have to go mass BKB.
Yeah, mass BKBs is like the easiest way to not worry about anything. They are just going to be not leaving their base for the next, I think for the rest of the game.
And guys, I also want to mention, if you're just joining us, there is StarLadder Korea going on today as well. Lysander's casting that over at twitch.tv/beyond but mid lane, they've gone in on 9 now. Hook shot will come through, and the BKBs just start coming out. Storm, well, there's actually been the National Spirit stolen here, won't matter. They bring down XPG, and just BKB Venom diving the base.
This is a
DD carry mode, full man mode
Dire's middle
activated.
tower is under attack.
The Storm is like, I don't have mana, dude.
Dude, what am I
Dire's
supposed to
middle
do about
tower
this?
is under siege.
As EDC comes in, although gets stunned up here, but that's the tower. Mech, not enough. But the damage has been done. Sniper dead. Ancient Apparition of Rubik along with him.
These 2 supports are just like the boss, the Vino and the Shaman. They're just blinking in. The Storm is like, I'm not going in, guys. I don't have mana. And they
Dire's
just, we
middle
got
tower
this.
is being attacked.
Yeah, I feel like
Dire's middle
Shafuji,
tower
he's had a good game, but
Radiant's
he hasn't
bottom
really been the
tower is
hero
being
of this game.
attacked.
It's really been the Venomancer
Dire's
just
middle barracks
manning up
has been
constantly,
destroyed.
as well as especially
Dire's middle
the
barracks.
support Shadow
Dire's middle
Shaman, yeah.
barracks has
Had some really
fallen.
nice blink hexes.
Yeah, the DK is also going to did a lot of work at the early game where he took down the tier 1 Abyddal very quickly after a gem on the Alchemist. That set up a lot of the pace of the game. Because like if you're up against a pushing lineup, DK, Shaman and a Venomancer, you need to be able to defend your towers as long as possible, and tier 1 Abyddal just drops so early in the game.
And with one lane of Rex down, it just gets even harder for TongFu. The lane, they don't have a great, they're a decent counter push lineup, but they're not like a good split push lineup. So they can keep mid out, but they're never gonna be able to like go out of the base.
Yeah, it's sort of like they drafted this way. The 5 heroes they had was after they look at LGD's first 4 heroes. You look at the first 4: Dragon Knight, Elder Titan, Shaman, and Reno. 5-man pushing lineup coming in. Then you pick Sniper and Alchemist. You think that we got these guys, Acid Spray and Sharpener. Then the last pick is like Storm. How do we kill Storm?
Yeah, and it's like, oh shit, they just played their trump card. It's the Storm. There really is no.
It was a really good pick.
That's where Ancient Apparition. That's where Ancient Apparition can be very weak against the Storm. Like, I actually think he's still decent if you can hit your ults and you get to go on him. But when he goes on you, you're just helpless.
Here comes the rune bait, maybe again. 5 chilling touch.
It's a haste, but he just BKBs. And the haste. That's probably several heroes dead now. Oh, the Alk's gonna stun himself.
Actually, not gonna go in yet. They're waiting for backup. Here comes the Vino, the support Vino, the carry Vino, BKB.
They're just ready for the Storm to zip in onto the back, right onto the Sniper, and then he zips out as the BKB gets forced. But the clock in the midst of this hit a hook shot, and then Shadow Shaman drops the ward onto 2. Elder gets going. Hard to hammer here. Smash for a kill.
Storm is killing the backside.
Yeah, he's killed off 2. That's it. GG, LGD. First win. StarLadder China, and they needed it.
Yeah, it's a really well executed game. Like the
Victory
game
for
tempo was because of the Storm thing that troubled TongFu a lot. Last season, they changed the way they are going to play the game with the Storm pickup. TongFu was thinking, okay, this is going to be a 5-man, then suddenly the Storm, and Storm was like you said, they have Ancient Apparition, and his weakness is no disable, and Storm is like a carry that if you don't have